Hello, and welcome to Drafting with Jamie Rigatti for SeemsGoodMagic.com. We are revisiting Aether Revolt and Kaladesh, the Intermediate Draft League. So I'm looking at this pack, and Dark Intimations is so spicy yummy, but I don't think that we should first pick it, so I'm not going to. The next choices I think we are looking at here are Reckless Racer. I do love Swooper as a 2-drop. This guy has really treated me right. I like Brawler a good bit, and Hinterland Drake is okay. Daredevil Dragster, I still don't know how I feel about this card. I definitely will play it, but I don't pick it super duper highly. So I think I like Reckless Racer here. It's a really, really good 3-drop. I love that it has First Strike and it's not looting. What is it called? Oh, I always want to call it looting, but it's rummaging. The rummaging is real. So yeah, let's take that, even though I think I really would rather take Swooper over it. I've really come to love blue in this set. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so here we could follow up with Shock and stay red. Or we could take this big party boat. Consulate Dreadnought. Oh, it's grown on me so much. We don't know we're red yet, so that's a thing. This keeps us nice and open. It is very... it's just a strong boy. If you're attacking with a 7-11 boat, what is your opponent going to do about it? And it's really not that hard to crew. Crew 6 just means 3 power do bursts. And usually you can get 2 drops that'll do the job. So yeah, let's go ahead and take that. I mean, it's definitely between that and Shock. But yeah, this doesn't really make me want to be red per se. It's good. It's really good. But it's not like a bomb. So let's take the Dreadnought and stay a little open here. We'll figure out what we're doing eventually. All right, Midnight Entourage is a fun build around. I don't know that that's the pick, though. Rampage is a lovely trick. We could take that and stay red. We could take a map. Map goes in pretty much any deck. I do love Salvager. The Black-Red Sack deck is so much fun. We could also take a Hinterland Drake. I think I'm just going to take the map here and stay open. There's nothing that makes me really just want to take one of these cards. They're okay. I do love Salvager, and I would love to build around this card. It's just fun. I love Rakdos. I think it's super duper fun, and then the Sacrifice is just great. But I think I'm going to take the map. Okay, so now here's another Salvager, or we could take a Shock. Once again, I'm not really super married to red at this point, but I think taking a Shock right now would be good, so I'm going to do that. Shield Aether Thief is a pretty decent card. Yeah, I think that's our choices here. This, or this, and since we are already red and Shock is decent removal, let's just take that. Okay, now this is where we get rewarded for staying open. This crews our Dreadnought very well, and it keeps us low to the ground, and that's what Red-White wants to do. But Eagle is really super strong, so we could take that as well. There's also another map. I think I'm going to take the Eagle. I just played a game and got super beat up by this bird, so I'm really feeling his superpowers right now. It's like, hey, I'm going to pump your whole team and give him Vigilance. What are you going to do about it? It's so rough to deal with. So yeah, let's take that. Are we feeling spicy? There's also a late Swooper, my goodness, and a Bandar. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, putting an aerial modification on a Dreadnought is kind of fun. But it's a little expensive. And if you get 2 for 1, it feels really bad. But honestly, I'm at the point in the format where I'm like, let's do a little crazy. Let's do some crazy things. But probably a responsible pick here would be like Swooper. But okay, let's be responsible, actually. Just kidding. Let's be responsible. That's pretty late, Swooper. So now I think I'm going to take the Renegade, since I think that Dawn Feather Eagle is better than Swooper. It's just a really nice finisher. But we could take an Implement. Implement is playable, but yeah, let's take the Bear and see where this goes. Okay, destructive tampering is nice. It's a nice pickup for us at this point in time. It usually has a target for artifact, and the second clause is very, very nice. Dark intimations. If we were 2 of those colors, I would give it a go. But we are not 2 of those colors, so I think we're supposed to take the garrison here. We still could be... this is kind of spicy and fun. Let's take it. We still could be blue-red. I'm not really super committed to white at this point. If we open like a blue bomb, we could totally be blue-red. And then since we have the map, this would be pretty easy to splash. It's fun. It's a really fun card to play. When I first started playing this side, I was like, oh, why would anybody waste their time on this card? It's too much work, but it does feel really good if you can cast it and then get a Planeswalker back. Oh, that's disgusting. It's just dripping with value if you can make it work. It's fun. I don't like Intruder. Some people have found it to be good, I guess. The problem is you don't really have a lot of stuff that you want to like sacrifice to it. It's hard to get a lot of like servos or anything like that just to make this like good. I mean, it can be a threat. It really can, but I think I'd rather just have the decommission, honestly. I guess I'm not even really married to red. We could even be blue-white at this point. Red is our strongest color right now, but it's not that great. That's a late salvager, and I will take it just in case. Bastion Enforcer Cruise the Dreadnought just fine. Ugh, gosh, gross. We did it. We got the aerial modification back. Woo! It's a sign. Let's put that on the Dreadnought. Let's do it. All right, I'm sort of white now. Sorry, Swoops. I do love that as a 2-drop. Being able to spit out servos and then, like, use them to improvise is so yummy. Admiral. Well, maybe since we have the Dreadnought, we could take the Admiral. What else is even here? Sailback is just like a fatty, which I'm not really super interested in. We could take a map. In case we're interested in splashing. I don't dig Admiral because it dies to like shock or cruel finality, and you're like, oh, come on. But if we're going red-white and we end up with like some vehicles, this could be like an asset. Let's just take it. Oof, Rebel. Blech, that's really good. Dang, we could have really gone Aetherborn Tribal with that one thing. That's okay. We'll take the Specialist here. It's a decent card. There's like no red cards in these packs. Wow. Wowee. So we're going to end up in a bad Boros deck. But a bad Boros deck is still pretty decent. Like, if you stay low enough to the ground, you can run people over. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. No worries. All right. So what this deck needs is a freighter in the next pack, because a freighter with an admiral is just freaking gross. I mean, it's gross by itself, honestly. It doesn't even need an admiral to be good. Oh, a hidden stockpile. No. Are we just like actually black-white? This hidden stockpile is so yummy. It's probably splashable. We could also take a garrison, but I actually think we're probably going to wheel that because it's so boring. Harpooner is not great unless you have a lot of stuff to sacrifice. Let's take the stockpile. See where this goes. Okay, caught in the braids. So we're definitely white now. Oh, here's a crusher too. Ooh. I think we have to take the caught in the braids. What kind of removal is happening here? Nothing. We just have shock, so I need to take this. As much as I want that crusher too, I think that's the pick that we need to make. I sort of wish we'd taken that second map now. But the Admiral wouldn't have wheeled then. And I feel like when you're in red-white, you definitely want an Admiral. Because we already have one vehicle, and I feel like we're going to end up with a couple more. Solemn Recruit? Oh, baby. I'm in. Okay. Well, then. Oh, man. All right. Dawn Feather Eagle? What? Okay, white is like super open. I'm glad we moved into it. Yeah, I'll take another eagle. It's a nice little finisher over here. I want the mobile garrison, but not over eagle. Wow. Wow. I hope we... Is there any way we wheel the siege modification? No, we're probably going to get taken to custody back in this pack. Oh no, my dog is playing with a little toy that makes squeaky sounds. No! Okay, I think I have to take the cotton that braids here, though. I'm so sorry. He found this cat toy. You can hear that noise. I'm sorry. Let me try to focus. Let me try to... I'm gonna kick him out. Give me a minute. Okay, wait. Conviction is mildly playable. We don't want anything else, right? Implement is good for our hidden stockpile if we end up playing that. We have to try to find some revolt enablers. I think I can take the harpooner here. It's pretty late. Another implement. Okay, cool. Decommission. Automaton does activate. Wow, 3 renegades. That's nuts. Okay, hold on. Let me kick out this dog. Hey, you're super cute, but get out of here with that toy. Go, 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 go. Okay. That sound was so obnoxious. I love my dog, but he's like just kind of silly. Okay, so at this point, we don't know if we're red or black. I think we're red. We're like almost mono white. It's kind of funny. Multiform Wonder. Wow. And a Gearsmith and a Skywhaler shot. This pack is stacked for us. I think we have to take the Wonder. That card's just stupid good. Oh, but the Skywhaler shot is so good too. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-O and Restoration Gearsmith. This is a tough choice. Wowee. Because this almost makes me want to just go right into black-white. This is hard. And non-operative. Wow, 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 wow. I actually think I like the Gearsmith here. Is that insane? It fills our curve really well. And puts us nicely into black-white. Oh, this is a really, really, really tough choice. No! I don't think I can pass the removal at this point either. I'm going to take this. I don't know. That was a really hard choice. Okay, so now let's see. Well, Fast Monitor, if we decide that we're red, white is pretty good. And we can play it even if we're not. A 3-2 for 3 is fine. Fireweaver actually kind of looks good with these Renegades and the stockpile. So that is something we can consider on the wheel. It's not something I'm going to take right now. Start your engines. We only end up with 1 vehicle, so I don't think we want that, and it's definitely going to wheel. So I think we take either Eager Construct, which is a fine 2-drop, or we can take Weld Fast Monitor. I think I'm taking the Monitor. Reason being it cruise. This boy. Oh my gosh, Midnight Oil. I cannot resist that. I don't think I can resist Midnight Oil. I can't do it. This card's so fun. It's so much fun. I can't do it. Oh, but Glint Sleeve Artisan is nice too. Oh no. The dilemma is real. It's so real. Gosh, I have such good memories of this card. But since we don't know we're black, oh my gosh, I think I have to take the Artisan. What? Are we just like mono white? This is insane. Wow. Okay, I guess I'll take the Aether Storm Rock. Are you serious right now? That's insane. Okay, Inspire Charge actually looks pretty decent in this deck because we are super go wide with these little dupes. And this boy, we could also take a Spontaneous Artist, which I don't hate. Yeah, let's take the artist, I think. I just don't know if we can splash the hidden stockpile. Oh boy. Cogworker's Puzzle Nut versus Glint Sleeve Artisan. I think I have to take the Artisan. I think we're just like mono whites. Oh my gosh, another Artisan. I think we're mono white splashing for freaking hidden stockpile. Is that insane? I just kind of want to try it. White was so open. Okay, so Aviary Mechanic, what does that do for us? I mean, it does trigger Revolt, so that's nice. We were trying to get Revolt for this, the Renegades. But we could also just take another Glint Sleeve Artisan. I like that. 3 Glint Sleeve Artisans is insane. I'll take the Mechanic now. And a Gearsmith? Okay. Alright, so now we're black-white. I guess. Oh my goodness, it's so funny. Like, how did this happen? I guess nobody else is in white, which is fine. People think it's like the weakest color in this set, and I guess I'm inclined to agree, but when it's super open like this, it's kind of silly. So we'll just see. I guess I want the trick. I'm not sure if I'm playing any of that. Demolition Stomper with an aerial modification? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know that I've ever played this card. We could give it a go. We have this, and we have this. That might be kind of fun. Wow. And this wheel, what is happening? Oh my gosh. Okay. This was like an insane draft. I am intrigued. Like, what is going to happen here? Okay. Let's figure out what we're doing. I think I'm just going to go. I don't think. Okay. Let's figure this out. We have 2 Anthem effects. I don't think we need to run. Should we get another one? Inspired Charge. I don't think we need to run that because we have the 2 Eagles. So, aerial modification just on a Dreadnought. I don't think I'm going to do it because I don't like to get 2 for 1. This is still pretty powerful on it in its own right, so I don't really want to play this. Unless we can sideboard it, and if we see somebody that doesn't have a lot of removal, I'd be willing to try to put that back in. But I think it should stay out for now. I think I'm going to cut this. Although I guess it's like a better Bastion Enforcer because it's colorless. It's like the same thing. So we can just play that over a Bastion Enforcer. Admiral for the Dread Knight is fine. We have a lot of flying. This is nice. Not a lot, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 flyers, but they're all really good flyers. I guess I should have taken the Wonder, but I couldn't resist the Skywheeler shot. Like, we didn't have that much removal, so looking at this, I think that was okay. What do we cut? This just has like a target on its back. I'm actually gonna cut the Admiral. I don't like that it dies to like die young or shock. Like, it makes me upset. And I think the Dreadnought is fine even if it doesn't have flying. So I like cutting that. Let's see. What is sticking out like a sore thumb here? I think, well, we can't, map is a land pretty much, so I think we can roll with 15 lands with this curve. And these 2 cycle. Yeah, I think we can just do this. 13 and 2. No, thank you. I think I want to go 9, 6. Because we really only need 2 black. 1 for Hidden Stockpile, 1 for Gearsmith. And we have a map. So we really have 7 sources of black and 10 sources of white. So I accept this. How many ways do we have to activate Revolt? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I wish we had a few more, but that's not that bad. Like, do we play Conviction just as a Revolt enabler? I don't think so. The card is playable, but it's not exciting, so I'm gonna leave it out. Okay, this is an interesting deck. I've honestly never drafted a deck that was so white. So I'm kind of just... I'm excited. Let's see how this works out. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, guys and gals, and we'll see you for round 1.